John and Mary. Once upon a time, there was a teenage couple named John and Mary. They were madly in love, but their parents didn't approve of their relationship. John's parents thought Mary was a bad influence on him, and Mary's parents thought John was a troublemaker. One night, John and Mary decided to run away together. They packed their bags and left in the middle of the night. They drove to the nearest town and got married in a small ceremony. John and Mary were happy together, but they knew that their parents would never forgive them for running away. They decided to move to a new town and start a new life. They found a small apartment and settled in. They got jobs and started making new friends. They were finally free to be together, without any interference from their parents. One day, John and Mary were walking home from work when they were hit by a car. They were both killed instantly. John and Mary's parents were devastated by their deaths. They couldn't believe that their children were gone. They held a funeral for them and buried them in the same cemetery. John and Mary's spirits were not ready to leave the world. They loved each other so much, and they didn't want to be apart. They decided to haunt their old apartment. John and Mary would often appear to their friends and family. They would play pranks on them and make them laugh. They even helped their friends and family solve problems. John and Mary's parents were the only ones who couldn't see them. They were so grief-stricken that they couldn't accept that their children were gone. One day, John and Mary's parents were cleaning out their children's apartment when they found a box of old letters. The letters were from John and Mary to each other. They were full of love and laughter. John and Mary's parents finally realized that their children were still with them, in spirit. They were so happy to know that their children were happy. John and Mary's parents started to see their children's spirits all the time. They would often see them playing in the park or walking down the street. They knew that their children were always with them, and they were never alone. John and Mary's story is a reminder that love is the most powerful force in the world. It can even overcome death. Like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned. Thank you.